Can a phone that folds really replace your computer? With the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7, that question just got a lot more interesting. For the first time in the history of the Flip series, Samsung has added Samsung DeX support to a flip phone, and that changes everything. Samsung DeX is a tool that lets you use your phone like a desktop computer, connecting it to a monitor or TV and getting a PC-like experience with multiple windows, a taskbar, and full-size apps. What's even better is that the Galaxy Z Flip 7 supports both wired and wireless DeX, giving users flexibility depending on how they want to use it. At first, people were confused. After the phone launched, users noticed that One UI 8 had changed the quick setting toggle from just DeX to wireless DeX, and the usual auto start when HDMI is connected option was missing. That led many to believe that Samsung had removed support for wired DeX, but that wasn't the case. Testing with older DeX docks confirmed that wired DeX still works on the Flip 7, so whether you want to connect wirelessly to your TV or plug it into a display using a cable, the choice is yours. The real question is, how well does it perform? Wireless DeX is great for quick tasks, casual browsing, or presentations where you don't want to carry extra cables. But when it comes to more demanding work like editing documents, switching between apps, or anything that needs speed and accuracy, wired DeX is still the better option. It gives faster performance, better responsiveness, and less delay. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 runs on Samsung's Exynos 2500 chip and features a slightly larger body than previous models, which likely helped Samsung overcome previous issues with heat management. Older flip phones didn't get DeX because Samsung said the internal structure couldn't handle the heat. But now, with this newer design, they've finally made it possible. Even though the Flip 7 now includes DeX, it's still not quite as strong as the Galaxy Z Fold 7 when it comes to desktop performance. The Fold 7 was built for multitasking with a larger screen and better cooling. If you're someone who plans to use DeX daily for heavy work, the Fold might still be the better choice. But if you want something compact, stylish, and still capable of running a desktop environment when needed, the Flip 7 now gives you that. It's also important to mention that the Galaxy Z Flip 7 Fe, which is a more affordable version of the Flip 7, does not support Samsung DeX at all. So if this feature matters to you, make sure you're getting the full Galaxy Z Flip 7 model. This move from Samsung shows they're finally bringing more power and features to their smaller foldables, and that's a good thing for users who want both convenience and performance. Sure, the Flip 7 won't fully replace a laptop or desktop just yet, but for light tasks or occasional work on a big screen, it's more than capable. And with both wired and wireless options available, it fits easily into different setups, whether you're at home, at the office, or traveling. As foldables continue to evolve, we might soon see even more powerful versions of DeX and better hardware to support it. For now, the Galaxy Z Flip 7 stands out as the most capable flip phone yet. Would you consider using your phone as a mini desktop computer? Let us know in the comments, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more tech updates made simple. Is it really an upgrade if most people can't tell the difference? That's the main thought circling after fresh leaks revealed nearly full spec sheets for Google's upcoming Pixel 10 Pro and Pixel 10 Pro XL. If you were hoping for a big change this year, you might be disappointed. These phones look and feel almost like last year's Pixel 9 Pro series, with only a few minor tweaks here and there. The Pixel 10 Pro will still offer a 6.3-inch OLED display with a resolution of 2856 by 1280 pixels and a refresh rate of 120 Hz. It will also hit up to 3000 nits of brightness and come with Gorilla Glass Victus to protection. Basically, the display is nearly a copy of the one in the Pixel 9 Pro. Inside, the biggest change is the new Tensor G5 chip. Unlike last year's chip, which was built using Samsung's 4nm process, this one is expected to be made by TSMC using 3nm technology. That could bring better power efficiency and slightly faster performance, but let's be honest, this is the kind of improvement we see every year with new phones. Storage options for the Pixel 10 Pro remain similar, starting at 128 gigabytes and going up to 1 terabyte. RAM is still 16 gigabytes, so multitasking performance will be strong but not dramatically better than what we've seen. When it comes to the camera, the specs are pretty much unchanged: a 50 megapixels main camera, 48 megapixels ultra-wide, 48 megapixels telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom, and a 42 megapixels front camera. These numbers are exactly the same as last year's model, so unless Google has improved the camera sensors or processing software, don't expect a big leap in image quality. The battery on the Pixel 10 Pro gets a small upgrade from 4,700 to 4,870 mAh, and wired charging increases slightly from 27 watt to 29 watt. Wireless charging stays the same at 15 watt. These are minimal changes that won't really transform the user experience. Now moving to the Pixel 10 Pro XL, it's bigger, but is it better? The display is a 6.8-inch OLED with 2990 by 1340 for pixel resolution, also peaking at 3000 nits brightness with 120 Hz refresh rate. Again, almost identical to the previous 40 model. It will also use the Tensor G5 chip and 16 gigabytes of RAM, and will come in 256 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes, and 1 terabyte storage options. Here's where things get slightly different. The base model will start at 256 gigabytes, which sounds generous until you learn that the starting price might jump to $1,199, up from $1,099 for the Pixel 9 Pro XL. For many buyers, that extra $100 might not feel worth it when the hardware and design barely change. Battery size increases a little from 5,060 to 5,200 mAh, and wired charging improves from 37 watt to 39 watt. Wireless charging still sits at 15 watt. Again, these are the kind of upgrades that look good on paper, but are unlikely to impact daily use in a noticeable way. So what's really new here? Besides the processor and some minor battery tweaks, not much. The design is basically the same, the cameras have the same megapixel counts, and even the charging speeds haven't changed much. For many users, this might feel more like a Pixel 9s than a true Pixel 10. Google could still announce some software improvements or hidden features that weren't revealed in the leak. But based on the information we have now, this doesn't look like a major upgrade.